Hello, hello. Are we back? Are we back? Okay, okay. Good, 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 good. All right. Welcome, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to another episode of Techo Talks About Random Ass Shit. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are doing well. I've been on my low. I've been on the low. I've been taking my time. I haven't been doing good recently. Mentally. Slaying. Okay, that's good. That's good. Doing great. Winter break. Great, great. It's winter break. Why is it in February? Isn't it like almost the end of winter? No booty calls from Kayla? Basically, yeah. A whole week. Winter break is a week? Hey, Natalie, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I haven't been doing mentally good. I'm on my low. So, it happens. I have been implementing a lot of stuff. I have been doing pretty good with cleaning up my room. That's great. That's always good to know. Other than that, it's pretty slow week for me. It's alright. It's life. Life is that way sometimes. I've had a lot of stuff break down on me as well. My microphone broke. I don't know if I told, but I think my microphone broke. Yeah, my $500 microphone broke. So I'm using my cheap ass microphone. I gotta buy a new microphone. It's super expensive. My life, my money. I don't have money. Spider-Man saved me from my low. What Spider-Man? The game or the movie? Miles? Oh, Miles Morales, the game. I've been playing Starfield. The game and the movies. I've been playing Starfield. It's a really cool game. My Twitch was tweaking. I could find you. Oh, it was my... Yeah, my stream was... It was lagging. I changed the Wi-Fi. It wasn't doing good. My computer was not happy. But we're back. Yeah, we gotta buy microphones. So much money. So much money that I need to be spending. It is insane how much money. Right. Also, I got my first contract for a song. For lyrics. This time around. We'll see what happens. It's confidential. Can't talk too much about it. It's not a big song. It's not like a K-pop idol song. But it was my first industry, like, official contract. Seen Starfield before? It's a pretty cool game. Congratulations. Thank you. It wasn't a big it wasn't a big W. I was expecting a bigger W, but it was kind of pretty. It was pretty small. I'm still happy about it. I'm not like super stoked about it because like I didn't really get like a big. I don't have big ownership on the song, and the song itself is pretty small. So, but yeah, it's definitely a milestone. So I'm happy about that. But we'll see what happens. We're getting somewhere. Doesn't matter. That's a good opportunity. Right. It is a good opportunity. So we'll see what happens with that. I've been trying to look into some jump at it. I'm very proud of you. Appreciate it. Have you seen Juju lately? I have not seen Juju. I think she might be dead. I've seen another cat roam her area, so I think she might be dead, or she got like chased out or something. I think so. I don't know. I haven't seen her in a while. Also, I did, or maybe someone took her in because she has been like really clean. She has been really clean. The last time I saw her, like her fur was like white. Like she used to be extremely dirty. Like her fur was like black, but now she's white. So I'm gonna guess that someone's been taking care of her and maybe they took her in. I'm hoping someone took her in. I don't really know. But her, like Juju's been through some shit. I think she had like 4 or 5 kittens. They all died. Except one. Which is sad. And she's been living alone. She's been a widow. And then I saw like another, like they were screaming at night. 2 cats were screaming at night. I'm gonna guess they were like doing it during nighttime. So she's been through a lot. She's had a crazy life. Hopefully she's doing well. I think she's doing fine. I personally think she's been doing fine. I'm not too worried about her. Poor, sweet, cute Juju. Yeah, I mean, it is sad that she had to go through that. She really went through a lot of, like, you know, sad stuff. She did not have, like, a super happy life. But hey, shit happens. And it's more about what you make out of it. So she's doing fine. I'm pretty sure she's fine. So she's somewhere out there just chilling. To think how ungrateful my cat is. That's true. I mean, cats, like, they did like a research, and that's why people say, like, cats genuinely think that you're there to serve them and not the other way around. Like, they don't understand that they're pets. They acknowledge themselves as the owner of you, and you're the person who's taking care of her. That's like how apparently cats think, which is funny. Did you and Kay have a good Valentine? We don't really celebrate Valentine's. We just, you know, chatted. Nothing really special. But yeah, it was a chill day. She got famous on Some. What's Some? What? He could be dead, but no, we took him in and gave him lots of food. Right. I mean, they think they see themselves as like, oh, social media. Juju? I wouldn't say she's famous, but it was fun. I tried to pet her. I was not able to pet her to the end of the day. To the very last moment, I was not able to pet her, which is sad. That's so rare these days. Oh, what? Not celebrating Valentine's Day? I don't know why. I mean, you know, Kayla and I both think that Valentine's is a scam. It's like a day to sell chocolates. We both acknowledge that, and we just don't celebrate it. Did you know the backstory for Valentine? I do not know the backstory for Valentine's. I'm pretty sure there's like a cool story behind it. Yeah, I don't really celebrate. I don't celebrate like. So you don't even tell each other Happy Valentine's. We just tell us Happy Valentine's Day. We were like, hey, Happy Valentine's, and then, you know, I think last Valentine's Day I draw her like a chocolate, and then I send it to her. That was it. And also, we live far away, so it's kind of hard to buy chocolate I guess I could order it online, but super expensive. It's just not worth it. It's a scam. I just feel like it's a scam. I mean, if it was more casual, then I definitely would be like buying chocolate at the store and just giving it to her. But I would never like go out of my way, unless like that's what you wanted. I don't really see it as like a super special holiday. The only holidays that I feel like are extremely special, me personally, I don't have any. But Kayla, she prioritizes her birthday and maybe Christmas. But this Christmas we didn't get each other anything because we were trying to save money, so we didn't get each other anything. I helped her buy presents for her parents though, and that's it. We didn't really get each other anything. But it's coming from mutual understanding. It's not like, oh, I'm not gonna get you anything, so deal with it. It was more of like mutual. So in that case, I feel like that's fine. I haven't been playing the piano. I should start getting back into piano. Just lazy all the time. I haven't been productive. Men take notes. It's all about mutual understanding. I haven't been productive recently. Like I said, I'm on my low. I don't know why. I don't know what you guys do. You guys have this moment? I mean, I do have bipolar, so maybe it's just me. But I'm doing fine and I'm doing great for like a couple days. And then something happens, and it's not even like a big thing. It's like something inconvenient happens, and then I just like start crashing. And that happened this time around. Like I was just chilling. I was on my high game. I was like doing work a lot, and I've been like being super productive. I've been cleaning my room. I've been like really taking care of myself. And then all of a sudden, I had a phone call with my boss, and then it wasn't even like anything crazy. It was a very chill phone call, and he was like, "Hey, can you do this for me?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure." And then all of a sudden, like that kind of overwhelmed me. I guess I was like having too much pressure on myself at the time, but that overwhelmed me, and I was like, "Well, fuck." And then like it's been downhill from then. So I've been doing pretty bad. I would say for like a couple 4 or 5 days. Roman emperor banned marriages to have better soldiers. Valentine married people in secret, got caught, was stoned and beheaded. While in jail, he sent letters to the daughters of the prison guards saying, "From your Valentine." Is that true? That's crazy. That's a cool story. Valentine married people in secret, so he was marrying like random people left and right. Interesting story. Let's fact check this. ChatGPT in the what is the origin of Valentine? Not him, like gotcha. Saint Valentine's. Gotcha. There are multiple Christian, but two main legends stand out. During the 3rd century, Emperor Claudius banned marriages. Oh, it is true. Wow. Secretly performed marriages for young couples. When caught, he was imprisoned and executed. February 14th. Wow. Before Valentine's Day became a Christian holiday. It was a Christian holiday? What the hell? The Romans celebrated Lupercalia on February 13 to 15. This was fertility festival dedicated to Phanes, mystical founders of Rome. During the festival, men would sacrifice animals and use their hides to slap women, believing it promoted fertility. Okay, interesting. Okay. Hey, Asmo, what's up? I got the next zombie map rave in the Redwoods. I don't know what that is. Deep Dust. Who are you? But welcome. Did you change your name? I don't recognize that. Interesting. Yeah, but anyway, so bottom line. How doing, Tay? I'm good. I mean, I'm not mentally good, but I'm good. But like, I can acknowledge that objectively I'm doing good. Mentally, could be doing better. I think that's also another like difference I've been noticing is that I try to differentiate my mental state with where I'm actually at in life. I feel like I'm chilling in life. It's just mentally I'm just not having a good time. But it's been like a few years. Deep Dust? I don't remember your name. Where like how did you find me? What was the first thing I was doing at the time? Aren't we all mentality? I mean, it's not even it's pretty bad. I've been struggling with anxiety recently. It's getting better. I think it's getting better. Hopefully it's getting better. But I wasn't doing the best this week. This week was just kind of, I didn't really do much. I didn't really get much done this week. Just one of the weeks. I guess so, yeah. But yeah, it is what it is. But I can acknowledge the fact that it's a temporary thing, and I can acknowledge the fact that it's, it will end, and I think that's a really big difference compared to where I used to be. Especially because nothing really changed. Like, it's not like my life, there was a life-changing moment, and then all of a sudden, I think I found you through someone else or by random. Can't remember, but you were singing. Interesting. Deep Dust. But welcome. My McDonald's Wi-Fi acting up. I was actually at, I actually had a Big Mac today, like right before stream. I had a Big Mac with my little brother. Did he have blue hair? Oh yeah, I'm gonna color my hair soon. Next week I'll be changing my hair because my army's almost over. So I'm gonna switch up things. Color recommendation, guys. Color recommendation. I'm thinking of going back to blue. I think blue was my best color. 2 years already. Yes, it has been 2 years. That's crazy. Time is so fast. Sometimes it scares me. Because, like, blue, purple. I've done purple. Have you seen my purple hair, Asmo? Purple's kind of mid. Red hair was pretty cool. I think red hair was pretty cool. But people have been saying that blue suits me the best. Purple and blue. Both. I'd be crazy. Dark silver. I remember you copied me with hair color, the pink one. I in your granny's tub. I did do. Hey family, what's up? Nuclear yellow. I had purple, then you had purple, I had pink, and you had pink. Really? Did that happen? I think pink was pretty cool too, but I want to follow like my fashion as well. Like my fashion, I've been going, maybe I'll go like blonde, like platinum blonde. Is that too boring? You could do like shadow roots with like silver. That would be cool too. My McDonald's Wi-Fi has been acting up lately. I remember the nuclear yellow. I never had nuclear yellow. Did I have nuclear yellow? Watching TV with the missus, so can't hear you. Alright, family. See you around. I don't know. I want to like have that vintage style. So, like the clothes I've been wearing. God damn it, Bing. Like, this is not the vintage I'm talking about. I'm talking about like vintage sweater, like street fashion, vintage. This is not what I'm looking for. Street. Yeah, stuff like yeah, this is exactly the shirt I bought. And this kind of aesthetic. This is literally the same shirt. But so I don't want to go. I don't know if like a crazy hair color would fit. Go silver. If you want to have a trendy hairstyle, just take a look at some K-pop peeps. Gray. All right, Fee, thank you for joining. See you around. K-pop men hair. That's fire. Wait. That is not K-pop. Thanos. That's funny. Have you seen Squid Game, guys? Squid Game's pretty good. I like Jimin's hair. What's Jimin? This is not K-pop, but I like his hair. That's Jungkook. That's J Park. That's Suga. I can't wait for Alice in Borderland. I feel like I have become a new woman. I'm not as openly sus as I was before. Good for you, Johan. Good for you. I feel like there comes a point. Like I felt like that too. I was watching my old videos recently, and I was being way more sus. It was kind of getting to a point where it's like, okay, that's weird. And I think it's just your humor changes. And I think the sus humor has kind of like died out. Cringy 16-year. I don't even think it's because you were cringe. I think it was that era. Sussy jokes were like trendy. That purple hair, this one. That is pretty good. I don't like pastel tones though. That's the problem. I prefer more darker colors. I feel like this could look good, but that's literally just what I used to have. I don't know. I guess blue is the coolest color. I do like these colors. But honestly, this is like what's like I'm like I really like this style. What is this called? It's like highlights? Are these called highlights? Or this hair color is fire too. More natural. I don't know if I want to do something crazy. Chunky highlights. I would add shadow to the roots. I was sussy with Ding. Fun time indeed. I think it was definitely the time period. It was like Among Us, and then there was like sussy. Yo, is it gay to slap your bro's booty cheeks? And like that was like the era at the time. So I think that's why people we were more sus back then. I don't think it was necessarily like. Yeah. That's my hair color, but ombre. I don't know what ombre is. I'm guessing it's a color. You could perm your hair like Troy did. The crazy perm like that. Like this. Like this. I don't like it. I don't like when I have to like, what do you call it? It's like dark to light. Oh, I see. It's like a gradation. What about this? RM's hair. I used to be the RM. People used to say I look like RM. Sometimes I see it, sometimes I don't. That's fire too. I really like this style. Like the it's not like a slick back, but it's kind of like flowing to the back. I can see that there is a slight resemblance. That's Jin. Yeah, I don't like the pretty boy styles. Like these don't really look good on me. Like the pretty boy stuff. I like more of the more rough styles. To get to that light of hair, I have done that and it took me several days. Yo, Deep Dust, have you not seen my my old pictures? I mean, I guess if you haven't seen me in a while, I'll show you what my hair used to look like. I had a lot of different hair colors back in the days. It's my Instagram. So I used to have this bluish, greenish color. I had purple 1 point, full blonde 1 point. We had hot pink, blue. I personally think blue is the best color. I mean, it just suits me the most, doesn't it? Like this color. It just feels right. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's because I just had it for the longest time. I know you had blue. Really is very suiting. I'm gonna lurk since I am on Wi-Fi. Okay, don't worry, Natalie. Appreciate it. Stupid phone lost connection. This guy wrote songs for Little Mix. Anyway. There's a couple of famous people. Like, I haven't been working with like super famous people. This guy's pretty famous. This guy's pretty famous. This person's pretty famous. I'm so hungry for food. Eat a burger. You gotta go eat a burger. But I remember back in the days. Look at where I started, guys. Started from the bottom, now we're here. This was my setup back in the days. I still have this headphone. But everything else changed. Literally, I have nothing that's the same. I used to use this light stand as my lights as well. The only thing that hasn't changed is this and my microphone. I think that I'm currently using this microphone. It's the same microphone. Look at my chair. You ate 5 hot dogs? You hungry. You hungry as hell. Takes me back. I remember now, last I went here was when you had your hamster. I still have my hamster. He's still alive. He's not doing well, though. Deep Dust. I guess I was upstairs. If I had my hamster, He's not doing good recently. He's gonna die soon. I have a feeling that he's done his time. Look at that. The same microphone. But not the same person. The person behind the screen has changed. Different era indeed. My girlfriend keeps saying I look like Miko. Was it Miko? Miko. Yeah. Miko. I don't know if you guys know Miko. But he's like he's from Epic, the musical thing. And my girlfriend says that I look like him. My style is basically. He's just a fucking nerd. Like, you're just calling me a nerd. I do like his songs. His songs kind of fire though. So baby, shut up. Don't wanna talk about it. Don't wanna let it out. I know it's too much to handle. No, you just want it to stop. Don't wanna complicate it. Don't wanna let you down. Think I'm better, so I'll just pretend I'm better now. That is fire. That is a good song. He has lived a happy life. That's what's important. That is true. He has lived a happy. I hope he has lived a happy life. I hope he thinks he's lived a happy life. I hope he's happy. Not at once. Imagine eating 5 hot dogs at once. Have you seen the video where the guy like sucks on hot dogs and like he spits it out? He's like, oh, and then it like comes out. He's like, ooh, 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 and then he's like, oh, oh, and then it like pops out. Have you seen that? Bro. That's crazy video. Also, I have been wanting to make more personal songs. I don't know if I should. I mean, I should. If I want to. I'm just lazy. I don't like music. Man, now I do want a burger. Go get a burger. Burgering burger. The last thing you want in your burgering burger is someone else's foot fungus. Number 15. Number 15. Burger King foot lettuce. The last. Why was that a meme? I don't understand why that was a meme. It's the stupidest meme, but it's a bussin' meme. It's funny. I don't know why it's funny, but it's so funny. Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you want in your Burger King burger is someone else's foot fungus. Maybe it's the way he talks. I don't know. It's just so stupid. Number 15. I used to watch that top 15 guy. Did you? Did you actually unironically watch him? Number 15. Burger King footlet. Yeah, unironic. That's hilarious.
Number 15.
Actually, that's not even like how I remember how he says it. Let's hear it. Let's hear the original.
Number 15. Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you'd want in your Burger King burger is someone's foot fungus, but as it turns out, that might be what you get. Number 15.
Number 15. Creepy guy. Number 10. Creepy guy in forest. That's funny. I have been watching those ghost videos, like not the what's the ghost video? Johan knows. Johan knows the ghost videos. The two guys. The two guys who go investigating. Yohan knows it. Luxury of Life, I think. Right? Luxury of Life? Or was it? No, not BuzzFeed. That's pretty fun too. I like that too. But I'm talking about the funny one. I used to watch them, but my house is haunted, so that's enough for me. Is your house actually haunted? Damn. I really thought you meant Shane and Ryan. Haven't they been in like a lot of controversy recently? Because they were trying to sell their content or something. I don't remember. It was like subscription or something. I don't remember what it was, but I don't really care. It actually surprised me. I don't really care too much about that. I mean, they wanted money. And they backtrack, so that's fine. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I got a mix of things. Yo, I really want to experience some hauntedness. I don't believe in ghosts, so I am really like interested in like ghost hunts and stuff like that. There was like a ghost hunt. There was like a legit. Oh, I forgot the name. Not legit, but it's like it's supposed to be like spooky, but it's not. Like top 5, like top 10 ghost caught on camera. Let's see. Oh yeah, Nuke's top 5. Do you know this? Oh, it's just funny. The red line and like the circle. I like recently heard someone step behind me when I was alone in the store, and I swear I saw a leg too. Careful what you wish for. Some are bad, some are good. I speak from experience. I actually think my workplace is haunted. Kayla says that her workplace is haunted too. Apparently whenever it rains, like the door closes and shuts on its own, which is pretty cool. Isn't Nuke top 5 Norwegian? I have no idea. Maybe he is. He's pretty famous, right? He's like really big in this scene. I don't really know, but he's pretty big. But I just like watching his videos. Just because it's just funny. I don't know. I think it's cool. I mean, I don't know if it's funny. Okay, let's watch top. Are you guys okay with watching this, or are you guys too scared? Nuke Norway. Oh wait, actually, I think I know who you're talking about. Nuke Norway. Yeah, he's a different guy. He does like Omegle pranks. I remember Nuke Norway. You're right. So it's not scary and dark. I have one that likes to sit in my sofa and chills there, but hates when people sit in its spot. Yeah, I really wish I could experience it. I mean, like, I'm not even. I'm more scared of people though.
Toy Story.
We were messing around with my little.
I'll show you guys. I'll react to it. I've never seen these, so like, it's. We'll just watch it.
And we just found something like.
It's weird.
It's weird. Okay.
It's a normal Tuesday in October, around 6 p.m., when a young girl takes out her camera to record her new toy collection and talk about her day.
Is that
What
Annabelle?
happens next is downright chilling.
Downright chilling. Downright
Hey
chilling.
guys, today I'm going to show you my Skibbity Twitter.
Oh, I thought that's scary. That's creepy as fuck. Today I'm gonna show you guys my Skibbity toilet. Is this what fucking kids play with nowadays? Holy crap! Imagine being cursed and you haunt you haunt a skibidi toilet ghost a doll. That's crazy. Imagine in like the future in like 100 years, people are like this haunted skibidi toilet doll.
Collection that I
It is
picked up
creepy as
today.
hell though.
We went to a toy store and they had all of these
Ew.
things, like this cameraman, these tiny little action.
Ew, why would you buy that? And like what I don't understand, maybe she has like a really strange like hobby, cuz like this doll's pretty creepy too.
Figures, this big kitty toilet.
Is I
and
feel
this
like,
one, and then
oh my god, they're so ugly and they're so scary looking.
this big kitty toilet and this
Why would you buy that?
one.
Why would you? That's the scary thing. Why would you fucking buy that?
And then
Gen Alphas? Oh my god, that is the
I found
creepiest
my
shit
friend
ever.
the other day,
I'm gonna
and we
guess
went
like
on a
this
walk,
doll moves,
and
cause the way I know it's fake. If this doll moves, then it's fake, cause it's obviously like they set it up, too much.
we also got ice cream that day. And I'm
'Cause,
having
like-
a lot of fun.
What's she looking at? What are these sound effects too? Like the. Is she possessed? What? What happened? If it was the bear. I mean, there's a man?
The little girl looks up and seems frozen in fear as she stares at something that we can't see. She stares motionless for over 20 seconds and then gets up and hurries out of the room. The camera continues to record and captures something that seems.
What is that? It's like a
The
little
camera
line.
continues to record and captures something that seems to follow her. Later, the little girl's older sister, Charity Lewis, is looking through the camera's footage and finds this strange recording completely by accident. Charity shares the clip on Instagram and says that before viewing this video, she had no idea that her little sister had experienced anything strange. To this day, the recording remains a mystery.
It's probably the sister. I don't really get this one.
Up
But he
on
did
the
good with
housetop,
editing, because like he
an urban
makes like the
explorer checks out
noises
a
in the
group of
right
small
timing, so
abandoned
that
buildings in the
it
middle
does
of
feel kind of
nowhere,
like
deep
spooky or
in the
creepy.
woods of Poland. Eventually, it gets too dark to explore, and he decides to leave. But hanging around till after dark
It's
seems
borderline.
to have been a terrible mistake.
I don't even know. I mean, like, the problem with Ghost I have is like people get so scared of ghosts, but it's like they literally do nothing. Like even if ghosts are real, they're like, oh, I'm going to touch this blanket, or I'm going to touch this curtain, and then it's gonna move. I just feel like it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of stupid. So anytime when there's like actual footage of ghosts and it's like a person standing there, you know it's fake. Like that's obviously fake. Like that's so fake. Also, why aren't you just
Someone can be
randomly
seen
walking
chasing the now
around?
panicking urban explorer, and whoever it is
The dark.
seems to have come from right off the goddamn roof. The urban explorer runs off into the woods to escape, but whoever this strange person is now seems to be following him.
We following him? I had a very scary ghost experience. I actually have a horror story and it's realistic too. Realistic as in it's real, or it's just like a homeless man. Obviously, yeah, run away. That's not it. The guy wants you dead, bro. Why do people post this? Do people believe this?
Thankfully, the urban explorer makes it home safe and shares his footage on YouTube. A curious viewer points out just how pale the unknown stranger seems to be. Another viewer claims that they too have visited the abandoned buildings and that they also saw this same creepy man.
Whatever, man.
Either way, this strange guy swooping down from the roof to chase the urban explorer away is truly creepy, and it seems like something right out of a horror movie.
Why would he chase him though? Maybe he had like cocaine in there or some shit. He thought he was like an undercover cop or something.
Cave Crisis. Alex Cantrell from the YouTube channel Underground Explorers is invited to explore a cave on his friend's ranch in Texas.
Wait,
The
are
cave is
these
partially submerged in water, making
Those
it very
videos or-
difficult to enter and explore. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say that this video is not exactly anything paranormal, but it is very scary and 100% real. It's especially scary if you're even the slightest bit claustrophobic. Now, in accordance with YouTube guidelines, I want to stress, no one was seriously injured in this video. The following footage was recorded by a professional cave diver. Do not attempt to do this yourself. Alright, so Alex is joined by a few of his friends as they begin to explore the frightfully small cave.
Why would you do
Alright,
that
we got the
though?
oxygen meter. You don't see that. Look at this. We got an oxygen meter now, so people won't be mad at me. So what all does that show? Carbon monoxide.
Carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, hydrogen sulfide, and low oxygen.
Cool.
Why would you do that
Pretty
though?
much
Is there
everything.
something
Yeah.
inside there that's
The
like worth
Action
it?
Adventure twins here helping us out. Because you guys were like, Matt, check the oxygen. Oh, danger levels.
Breathe
huh?
on it a little bit.
Danger,
Danger,
danger.
danger.
And it's waterproof?
It is, but I don't think
better
it's
be.
gonna work too well if like the little intake
Yeah, that
clogs
makes
with
sense.
water.
It's gonna be hard.
Me
to
and my
keep
friend had a
everything out of
task to
water.
make a short film for class.
Alright,
We thought to do soul things similar to Shane and Ryan, so we went to an abandoned World War II bunker.
Is it beeping
It
already?
was so creepy and wet inside. The girl started screaming, and I turned the flashlight towards the door, and the spiders were so huge and scary. We screamed so much and ran out of there. And they were sliding down the walls, the roof of the bunker. Oh my god, that is fucking terrifying. Bro. That is like literally super fucking scary. I felt that. Oh, this is. Ew, I don't like this.
Way
What? This is not
deeper
even
and deep,
ghost.
eventually, there is barely even room to breathe above the murky water. This is
Go
when
back.
the exploration goes horribly wrong.
Can they go back?
Part of the
Ew, I don't
Merclex
like this.
video over on
It's
the
so
YouTube
uncomfortable.
channel, Underground Explorers.
They're like
Knock,
big
knock.
tarantulas. Oh my
Late one
god.
night, a group of friends decide to
That's
film
sure my
themselves
worst
taking
nightmare.
a
Shivers down my
spooky
spine
dare
when I
at a
think
local
about it. That
school
is insane.
said
I
to be
do not
haunted.
like how that made me feel.
The story goes
That
that,
is a
if you
good
go
story,
around to
though.
the back of the school and knock on the nurse's office door, someone or something will knock back.
Go.
We went to a haunted school.
Knock
People
on it,
say
knock.
if you knock on the nurse's door, someone is supposed to
No,
knock back.
go. Knock harder. Let him know. Let him.
A sudden loud scream sends the girls running in terror.
Let him.
It's probably that wasn't even
Unfortunately,
help.
the original creator of this video has basically disappeared off the internet. So for now, whatever
I'm gonna
happened
guess it was
next
like a deer, like
remains a
those
mystery.
those weird
The
deer-looking
thing
things
in
that
the tunnel.
scream.
Nuke's top 5 viewer Sophie.
I don't
reached
think
out to
it was
us about
fake.
a
I think
very
it
creepy
actually like
video that her
something
friend Laura
screams, but I think
recorded
it's
in an
probably like the
abandoned railway
deer.
tunnel
Do you
in
know the deer that screams, or not the deer, but you know the fucking animal that like goes like ah?
Hassel, Germany. The tunnel was
That's
built in
some scary
1890
shit,
and
bro.
it was used extensively by German troops during World War II. So,
They do it when
while
they're
on a
horny.
weekend trip, Laura checks out the historic old abandoned rail tunnel. She's recording with her phone when she captures what is maybe one of the weirdest clips I've ever seen.
I think like the
Check it
problem
out.
is like you're going to places that are creepy, and the fact that there is something creepy every time you go someplace creepy is like it just doesn't. I just don't think it's like real, because if what the fuck was that? It's like probably like a fucking. What is that? Because like
Something pale and thin can be seen rising up
What
from
is
the
that?
tracks in front
what the fuck is that?
of Laura.
Like a maybe it's like a bug or something.
On what looks like a thin little arm.
Doesn't really look like a human. But like for me, the reason why I don't believe in ghosts is because like you have these videos and you have these haunted places that people go to, and they're like, oh my god, this happens. But like if it happens consistently, that means that it can be scientifically proven. So if you know you had a crew and you guys went there to record this, like I'm talking professionals actually go there to record these types of shit, then you should have like there should be enough evidence to prove that ghosts exist. But the fact that scientifically speaking ghosts are still not verified, it means that all these 90%
As
of
for
this shit
Laura,
is
she gets one
like
look at
bullshit.
the disturbing thing and just turns and makes a run for it. Now, watching this clip over and over, I honestly have no idea what this is. It looks like maybe a hairless torso with two skinny arms, getting up in a
Is that a chicken breast? It
very
does look like a chicken breast.
unnatural way.
It does look like a chicken.
Maybe it's
I
an
mean, like,
animal.
if that was the case, like, if you saw that, and if you think that was like like a ghost or like a monster or something, then you should have gone back there with reinforcement. I would have gone to the if I genuinely thought that that was a ghost, then or like a human or something, I would have gone to the police and like showed them the video and like
Maybe
let's go back
it's
there.
a very weird looking person. I
Hey, Natalie,
just
what's up?
don't know. So you tell me what you think this is down
What
in the
is that?
comments.
That is
Open
interesting.
house. Reddit user / realtor Sandra is recording a tour of a 1960s bungalow-style home to show prospective buyers. Sandra's filming at night in order to showcase the house's interior lighting. But it's starting to get a bit late at the creepy little cottage, and things are about to get weird.
Wow, it's 10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this beautiful vintage 1960s.
I'm gonna guess like the pictures are gonna fall.
Wow, it's 10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this vintage 1963 bungalow.
That is creepy if you think that that actually happens to you. But like, like coming from like a actual practical sense, like the ghost opened the door and like it's not like it's attacking you. It like has absolutely no influence in this world. It just doesn't. I don't know. I just don't buy it, I guess. It's like, oh, the ghost, it can do anything it wants, but it decides to open a door and that's it. And it's like, okay, that's annoying cuz I'm filming a video and it's kind of creepy, but okay. I would never go explore abandoned places alone. That's true. The homeless people are scary. I think that's like even more, like ghosts don't the ghosts are not really dangerous, but homeless people are. Here's like a short bit of what happened. I was getting ready to go to bed. Crow noises. Couldn't move. I tried to. I was paralyzed. Kept fighting because I was scared. I was scared that whatever was would take me. Pair of red eyes. Flash image of a crow. Turned on the light. After the light, suddenly everything went away. In my mind, it was pitch black and I couldn't see anything. It happened again, but less intense. And then somehow, for some reason, it never happened again. Damn. That is creepy. That is scary. I don't know why that happened. That is fucking scary. Like if I don't see it as in like I never like disvalue the people's personal experiences. I might not believe in ghosts, but I can still acknowledge that like that is a scary experience. Are you a skeptic? I'm not even a skeptic. I wouldn't even say I'm a skeptic. I just don't believe in it. I'm a skeptic when it comes to like God and religion. Mostly because of my upbringing. But when it comes to ghosts, it just, I don't know. It's just nothing. Like, it's a nothing. Like, okay, so, like, let's say ghosts do exist. And let's say, like, this video, for example, because this is a pretty, like, unexplainable, creepy video. It's just
This vintage 1963 bungalow.
the door just opens. Yeah, that is pretty creepy. And, like, yeah, sure, let's say it's ghosts. Like, it just opened the door and it's like, it's just there. I opened my attic for the first time. I was scared too. My dad works in a hospital. I asked him if he ever experienced something because he doesn't believe in ghosts, but he said he hasn't experienced anything. So, like, I'm not really scared of ghosts. I don't really think that they can curse you or I don't believe in demonic possessions. I do believe in, like, negative energy, as in someone cursing you, as in someone, like, really having negative power over you. I do believe in that. But I don't believe in, like, spiritual ghosts cursing items or... Because it's an old house. For me, my explanation... I personally don't know what happened here, obviously. But if this happens often, like if this door opens often, then I would have had like someone investigate it and see if it was actually like some kind of, there was like a reasoning for, like, maybe it was the wind, maybe it was an old door, it just opens on its own every now and then. But if there is absolutely no reason for the door to be doing that, then I would camp out and I would like have like footage, like so much footage of it, so that I can like actually try to explain something. I don't know. It's just how I feel. It just feels random because like I said, I think the biggest thing it comes down to, if people say ghosts are real and there's proof that ghosts are real and they show these videos, then I feel like scientifically it should have been proven that ghosts exist. There's a anonymous power that is opening these doors or turning off the candle lights. I feel like there should have been a mutual understanding in the scientific community. However, there isn't, and I think that's my biggest reasoning why I don't believe in ghosts. Every hospital worker I know has at least one paranormal story. I think it also happens that if you believe in paranormal stuff, then you spot paranormal activities more compared to people who don't spot paranormal activity. So, for example, if this door opened, and if you didn't believe in ghosts, you would have been just like, oh, the door opened because of the wind or something. But because you believe in paranormal activities, now this is a ghost experience, and you share it more. So, maybe even if two people have the same experience, one person will think of it as a paranormal story, and one person will not think of it as a paranormal story. So it really depends on your belief systems. I personally think so. There are people who never believed in it and then they started believing in it, but I feel like those are rare. Is that it? Door just opens?
Go ahead, do it again. You're on camera.
Is it gonna happen again?
Open this door. Go ahead, open this door.
Saying that just makes me
Open
cringe.
this door like you did the other one.
I think the ghost is gonna open the door or something. No? It's quite disappointing if it doesn't do anything. Also, why are you selling a haunted house? Are there people who like haunted house?
Come on, just move a glass or something.
I love being ordered around. Right. It's so dumb. I don't know.
Go ahead, do it again. Not scared.
Why is she angry at the ghost? She's so angry. She's so pissed. Like, do it again. You fucking interrupted my video. Huh? Ghost needs a lot of energy to close and or open a door. Well, then that begs the question, like, why did it? What is that? What the fuck was that? What is that? Is that like a smoke detector? Smoke alarm? I guess it's creepy. I mean, like, if this was happening to me, obviously it would be creepy. I think the problem is, by the looks of it, maybe a poltergeist. So, why did it set off? Like, was the ghost smoking? Or I guess, like, the ghosts have, like, this electromagnetic field that interrupts energy? Is that what's going on? Or was the ghost smoking and then it just set off the smoke alarm?
A door suddenly swings open on its own and Sandra is spooked. But she gathers her courage and rushes out to see what's going on. A glass of water sitting on top of the fireplace shifts and slowly moves as if it's being pushed by some invisible force. Fireplace shifts and slowly moves as if it's being pushed by some invisible force. But things get even crazier.
Is it moving or?
A glass of water sitting on top of the fireplace shifts and slowly moves as if it's being pushed by some invisible force. But things
I can't
get
tell
even
if it's moving or
crazier
she's
as a
moving
smoke
the camera.
detector
I think
suddenly
she's moving the
starts to beep
camera.
before crashing violently to the floor. With that, Sandra has had enough and just gets out of there. But there's also something else that is very creepy in this video. Something that only a few viewers even notice.
Okay.
So again I ask, did you see it? Right before the door moves, a face in the picture right beside Sandra seems to slowly darken. And then the creepy little shadow fades away just as the door swings open. Sandra says, shadow Sandra seems to slowly darken. And then the creepy little shadow fades away just as the door swings open. Sandra says that she's experienced several unexplained paranormal events in this home, but this was the first time that she finally captured it on camera.
But why did the picture turn black?
Right.
So, like, I would not see that without a zoom. I mean, yeah, it's obviously creepy, and I don't know. I don't think it's a... kind of feels fake. It does. What do you take, poltergeist or an angry spirit? I've heard that some ghosts only retain memories of when they die and right before. I just don't... For me, it's like inconsistency or like randomness that makes me be like iffy. So yeah, it's creepy that the picture just all of a sudden like turns black. There's like a shadow there, and then like the door opens and then the smoke detector falls. But like it just feels random to me. Like it just feels like, okay, like if let's say I was a ghost, I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of the ghost, and let's say I'm like walking around and I want to like I'm trying to imagine why I would be doing this to a person. Let's say I just wanted to mess around with them, so I open the door and then I hit the smoke alarm. It just doesn't make, it's just so random to me. Like if I wanted to have contact with this person, I would have, you know, made it more obvious than just opening a door. Maybe like dropping more stuff, or you know, like trying to talk with them. Or if I could use that smoke guide and I can make it like make sounds, then I would make like it more often, or something more consistent, right? That's how I would approach it, but it's just so random. And that's why I'm like, okay, like, yeah, these are all creepy stuff that's happening, but like in the big context of things, it just feels so random. Like the woman wanted the ghost to do something, and right after it did something. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know. I mean, I understand ghosts sometimes. Maybe they do sometimes do random things because they're just walking around, and maybe like, you know, they're just like hitting a glass while they're walking around. Maybe. I don't really know what ghosts think, but it's just so random. Like, okay, I'm going to open this door now. I'm going to move this water glass, and now I'm going to hit this smoke detector. To me, that's what's like kind of like, like I guess it's creepy.
With that, Sandra has had enough.
I mean, it is
and just
creepy
gets
in
out of
itself
there.
that these are happening,
But there's also
it's
something
just
else that is very right. Swings
that's
open
just like
in this
that's
home,
just me.
But this was the ride of a lifetime.
Little too
Gustavo
staged.
Alcaraz from Mazatlan, Mexico, is celebrating his 10th birthday with his family in a small amusement.
Have you seen that video with the ghost messing with the person? Like he said to stop making a beeping noise, and it stops for a few seconds, and it makes a little beep. No, I have not. Could have easily connected the items with clear string. I mean, I don't even know. Even if it was staged like that, it's still funny. I don't know if it's staged or not. I don't want to like go like, oh, it's staged, because like then there's no, like, you can't really tell if it's staged or not. You just kind of have to believe it in face value. But to me, it's just so random.
Park.
It's too
After
random
gathering
for
his
me.
courage, the young boy goes on a roller coaster for the very first time. A total of 8 people get on the roller coaster, all Gustavo's family. His proud mother sits in the front and records a video of Gustavo's first roller coaster ride. But her camera catches something that Gustavo and his family simply can't explain. Something
Is there a person on the last car?
Honey.
Okay, empty last car.
Ay, mamá, me da miedo.
It's still empty.
Sí. No, abajo en la parte. La pista.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No.
The guy was probably just in the back, sleeping, I guess. He's like a homeless man, and then he was sleeping, and then the roller coaster just started moving, and he's like, "What the fuck? What the hell's going on?" And then he just like woke up. I think I'm pretty sure that's what's happening.
Y fue el señor que se iba, güey.
Nice caffeine booster. He was just like randomly just like sleeping, and then the roller coaster started moving, and he's like, "Oh fuck, god damn it."
¿Cuál?
Oh, he's gone again. That's what I feel like
On the
happened.
roller coaster, and it's empty for most of the ride. Air. The figure is hardly noticeable at first, but then it seems to transform into a solid person, seemingly wearing all black and sitting all alone. Now, the roller coaster has not stopped a single time to allow for a person to get on or off. So just who or what is this? Now, what makes this capture even creepier is that years ago, two people lost their lives on a larger roller coaster that stood on the same land. After the tragic smaller of the older
I'm pretty sure
roller
it's just a
coaster
homeless
accident,
man.
are
I
they
feel like the
doomed to
kids
loop
saw and
this
just
track
ignore it.
over and
And
over?
because it probably looked like the
Let me
human.
know what you think.
I'm pretty sure it's just a random ass
Hanako-san.
homeless
A
man.
group of friends at a high school in Japan hear crying coming from the restroom during their lunch break. Now, in Japan, there is a famous legend of a girl named Hanako-san. This young girl's spirit is said to haunt restrooms in schools across Japan. The group moves in, all of them a bit hesitant to investigate the source of the
They're
creepy
so young.
sound.
Ew,
Needless
look at the
to
toilet.
say,
We had that toilet. That toilet is so fucking uncomfortable. I hate that toilet. Oh my god. Me watching this at 3 a.m. Yeah, I wouldn't watch it at night. I mean, even though I don't believe in ghosts, I can still like I still feel like creeped out by it. It's not like I'm not immune to it.
it did not go well.
I don't understand how girls are supposed to pee in that. It's super uncomfortable. This is so fucking funny. Oh, there's nobody. What? Oh shit, that scared me. What is that?
Until they suddenly hear a loud...
Oh my god.
The girls are just...
God damn it. What is that? I mean, obviously it was fake, but what's wrong with her eyes? You know it's fake because the hue is dead here. They obviously like they turn down the hue here. I think it's like video editing. I think like a kid. I think it's like a film school or something. Like a film school person, and they just decided to color this out a little bit. I don't mess with urban legends, so yeah, I have no comment.
The girls are just about to
I mean,
leave
it did
until they
scare me,
suddenly hear
though.
a loud
It does
bang
look creepy,
and
though.
go back for a look. The horrifying, distorted face of a young girl can be seen inside one of the restroom stalls.
Yeah, the eyes are
recording
like
face of a young girl could bang.
that's
and
way
go
too
back for a
unnatural.
look.
It's just like moving.
The
all
horrifying,
around.
distorted
Video
face
edit,
of a young
100%. Yeah.
loud baby, and the video cuts. Now, unfortunately, there's no source to be found for this video.
It's
It appeared on the
probably. I
internet
think it's
as
like a short
mysteriously
film.
as the Japanese legend. So did the girls capture evidence of Hanako-san? Or
No.
is it all just an elaborate hoax?
It's not even
You
elaborate.
decide.
Ew, that looks so
Scary
weird though.
videos.
That is creepy
Jason
though.
Barber from Salisbury, North Carolina comes home from work and he gets the unexpected scare of a lifetime.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Did he get bit?
A big angry snake is hiding around the edges of Jason's front door and lunges out in an attempt to bite him. Luckily for Jason, the bite was a miss and the snake is actually a non-poisonous black rat snake.
Oh my god.
But something
That's
to be learned from this. If you walk up and your cat is just staring at the door and meowing for no reason, maybe take a closer look before you just
Oh
head
my
in.
god. Oh shit. Oh my god.
In another clip, a man and woman have a similar scary encounter. The couple pulls out an old step stool and is shocked to find a large snake hiding under a box right in front of it. They make a run for it with their puppy following close behind.
I don't
But the
even see
puppy
it.
is not gonna let the snake have his toy. So he just
Ordinary
runs back in
Maniac,
and
what's up?
yoinks it away. Snake or not, nothing is getting his favorite toy while you were
That's cute.
sleeping.
I mean, I've had similar experiences where I've had like like super ordinary. Okay, ordinary. Welcome. I had the experience of like having like a snake right outside my door. We had like a really big bush on the other side of my door when I was in America. Oh, Revelov, welcome back. But yeah, there was like a snake house, I guess. There were like a couple of snakes, and I remember my dad like killing it with a rake. He like hit it with a rake. He was, I don't know if it was poisonous. Hopefully it wasn't. But I do remember it. There were a lot of snakes in my town.
It's 3 in the morning in Erie, Pennsylvania, and Jorge Cruz and his family are all fast asleep in bed.
Hope you had a good V
Suddenly,
day.
their bedroom door slams
Is it V's
shut.
birthday?
Now Jorge is woken up by the sound, but doesn't think much of it and goes back to sleep. But the next day, he begins to wonder what could have caused the door to slam. He checks their baby monitor footage,
Valentine's
and
Day?
what he finds makes his blood run cold.
Could call it Virgin Day. I didn't see it. Is that an orb? Is that an orb or is that a bug? I don't know what that is. I played Phasmophobia, so I know orbs. Aren't orbs more like dust particles flying up though? I still have my V card though. I'm 23. It's fine. You'll get over it. What's that shadow? Just shadow emerging. Oh, that's a bug. Not. I saved a green garden snake once. It was on the grass near a sidewalk, but my friend was so scared she killed it. Damn. That's literally a bug out of focus, bro. I don't know what that had to do with the door closing all of a sudden. But it's weird. That is definitely weird.
Loud banging can be heard before the bedroom door slams shut. Then a dark shadow-like figure can be seen creeping up the bottom of the baby's crib, seemingly watching the child sleep.
That's a bug.
Man
What
seems
the
to
fuck?
reach over toward the child, even moving around a stuffed animal. Then
Oh,
to
it does
reach
move
over,
around the stuff. What?
seemingly watching the child sleep. The dark mass seems to reach over toward the child, even moving around a stuffed animal. Then
That's-
it simply disappears into thin air.
And
Jorge
that's
says that he feels the entity might be a
I
dark
don't-
presence in his home. So did the family capture a paranormal entity on camera? Let me know what you think.
My ex was not
Apartment tour.
that good of a person. What the hell?
Gone wrong. A realtor from Ladson, South Carolina.
Yeah, but don't worry. It's the toy. Yeah, the toy does move. It's just
Or paranormal he might simply disappear toward the
I don't
into his
because
home
obviously the
around a
shadow
stuffed
is not a
animal.
ghost.
Then
So I don't know. I'm assuming that it's fake because I obviously the shadow is not the ghost. So who needs sex anyway when you have chocolate, food, and pets to keep you company? That's true.
it's simply a dark presence in his
Yeah, but
home.
don't worry.
So
it's
did the
not
family
that good of
capture
an
a
experience.
paranormal
I remember I made the mistake of thinking it of as like a big milestone. I lost I lost a good friend because the first time I had I lost my virginity. I had like a group call with my friends, and then I was saying like, I lost my virginity, boys, let's fucking go. And then one of my friends was like Tay, that was disgusting and I don't want to talk to you anymore. And then she just like stopped talking to me, and like I don't know what happened. After that point, I haven't talked to her since. But yeah, she was a good friend. We lost her. It's literally part of life. So I mean, yeah, I think the obviously it was like a pretty small thing, to be mad at or like disgusted by, I guess. But to me, it was dramatic as. I mean, it was pretty dramatic. But what I'm saying is that there is really no point of making it like a big deal. 'Cause it really isn't. It really isn't a big deal. It's just yeah. That's definitely what she said. It's a small thing.
entity on camera? Let me know
When I wake up,
what you
it's
think.
excellent.
Apartment tour gone wrong. A realtor from Ladson, South Carolina is giving a tour of a brand new luxury apartment to an interested couple. Then it goes
Everyone has
terribly
their
wrong.
thing. I mean, I can understand. I think like sex is something that you should be open about talking to, but you definitely don't want to be oversharing. It's definitely one of those things. There's like a fine line. You don't want to be like super conservative and like hide everything about it, but also you don't want to be oversharing. There's a good line. And but like if you think of sex as this really big achievement, then you make the mistake of oversharing, and I think that's definitely it could go wrong.
Yeah.
You're showing an apartment. That's a nice house. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
It definitely looks like a
Is that closet?
Phasmophobia house.
Washer dryer hookups.
Yeah, cool. Oh, sorry, I kicked you.
It definitely looks like a house that Phasmophobia was like.
Like, there's a person in there. There's a person in
Oh
there?
shit. That is hella. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is so fucking creepy.
That's okay.
The woman touring the apartment heads alone into the back bedroom and checks out the closet. But surprise, because there's just some weird dude hiding in there.
Oh my
Understandably,
god.
she kind of freaks out and runs out of the room and warns the others. The realtor is shocked, and after checking out the bedroom herself, she just says, okay, we're gonna go.
There's a person in there. There's a person in there?
Oh my god. I feel so bad. I wonder if there was a squatter or the realtor planned it so they wouldn't buy it. It's hard to believe that they planned it. Oh my god, that's so cringe. Or cringe as in like a scary cringe. Like, oh, I don't like that. Imagine
Now,
you go
it
for a
bears
house.
repeating that these are brand new luxury apartments in a guarded community, so it seems odd that a squatter could even get in there. But what would you do if you were touring an apartment and a guy just popped out of the closet? Hidden away in the countryside of Chillicothe,
Oh, I don't
Ohio,
like that.
is the Schrader Road Tunnel. Built underneath a set of railroad tracks in 1927, the old road tunnel.
I got pee. Speaking of squatters, I had a similar experience where, so my house is on the 4th floor. There's a door in front of it, and my house is in a pretty, it's like it's not. I wouldn't say it's like a slum area, but it's a low income area, and your brother is the squatter. No, the first 3 floors are commercial buildings. They're like restaurants and stuff. So I'm gonna guess they thought that the building was empty or something, and they were sleeping in front of my house door. They had a backpack and they were like lying on it. I had to call the cop. I called the cops and I was like, "There's a fucking dude sleeping in front of my door." And they came and they took him away. Or not took him away, but they chased him away. And then another time, someone shit in front of my door. I don't know if I told you this story, but I came out, I opened the door, and the fucking door wouldn't open. I was like, what the fuck? And I just pushed the door open, and a bunch of flies started like flying all over the place. And I was like, why is there so many fucking flies? And there was like a fucking jacket on the floor right in front of my door, and it was like super fucking stinky. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And I look at it, and there's someone took a shit on the jacket in front of my door. Oh my god.
Is said to be extremely haunted. The story
So
goes
yeah,
that
it's
long
fucking
ago,
scary
a
as
woman
hell.
was carrying her baby while walking along the train.
I've seen a vid of someone who just bought a house and they noticed their food and everything would go missing, and they would hear weird shuffling noises. Turns out a woman lived. Oh yeah, I've seen those stuff. Yeah, that's crazy.
Tracks late at night.
That's so
two were
That's so creepy. That is creepy.
Hit by an oncoming
my
train. It is said that her ghost and the ghost of her baby haunt the Schrader Road Tunnel. Many people who have traveled through the tunnel report that they have seen the ghostly figure of a woman holding her baby. Others report hearing odd, unexplained wails and moans. Because of this, locals started referring to the Schrader Tunnel by a very different and much creepier
Creepiest
name,
part is you don't
the
know their
Crybaby
true
Tunnel.
intentions.
So, Levi Woodruff is intrigued by the spooky
Whoa, that's a red flag.
stories and sets out to explore the Crybaby Tunnel late one night.
Yeah, I mean they
As you
probably
might
just want a
imagine,
house though.
it
I
did
wouldn't
not
say that
go
they have like
well.
ill intentions. They just probably
Something down in here
need like
in
a
place
house.
called Crybaby's Tunnel. It's
It's a penis.
It's local around my area, and they say she got hit on the tracks with her baby, or
There's gonna be a figure.
her
Jump
body
scare
was
warning.
dumped
I don't like jump
right
scares.
there
Jump
in the
scares
creek.
make me feel super
Right
uncomfortable.
down here.
Like
There's something
the
dead right there.
Japanese.
Bro, there was something dead right there. A dead deer. It's a dead deer. I've been out here forever trying to get stuff done.
Like the ghost girl jump scare was like I did not feel that.
This place is spooky.
I'm gonna guess there's gonna be a jump scare. I don't like
Is
it.
anybody-
I'm just gonna skip through the jump scare.
Hello?
I hate jump scares.
Hello?
They make me feel uncomfortable. You hear?
Right.
Oh, there is crying. Holy shit. Long one tonight.
Oh,
I've heard
hell
stories
no.
like that too. Like a
Hell no. Hell no.
In the pitch black darkness of the tunnel with nothing but a flashlight, Levi suddenly hears the disturbing cries of a baby. Familiar with the spooky
I
stories
feel like
about
going
the
in
tunnel,
tunnels like that,
Levi makes a run
you ask
it.
for trouble.
So could these cries belong to the spirit of the
I feel like this is another thing where if this is true, then I would like try to investigate with like scientific equipment and shit like that. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I would do. Scary what squatters can do for sure.
baby that tragically passed away at the creepy old railroad tunnel? And is the ghost of the baby's mother also inside, just waiting for someone to come in?
That is a baby crying.
Hell no. Hell no.
In a flash,
Man, that makes so clear too. That bitch a girl. You over there, that's your ass. Hey, man, what you do?
sometimes a very silly moment turns scary in an instant. Two guys are just
I'd be scared that there's like homeless people or people not in their
goofing
right
around,
mind.
but then like a bolt out of the blue,
Usually, I don't think there's like people who would kill for. I think usually, even if like someone's super insane, it's hard to believe. Thank you for the follow. I don't know why it's like hidden behind my camera, but thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. It's hard to believe that insane people would try to kill somebody. I feel like it's just. I feel like people are decent enough, even if they're insane, to not want to kill somebody. I do know that they would try to steal from you, or maybe, sexual stuff. Maybe that could happen. But I don't. It's hard to believe that someone would outright kill somebody just because they're insane.
fun time is over.
I'm gonna do some pranks on people, boy. You know?
A sudden, very close lightning strike rips through the clouds and scares the living out of them, sending them running inside in terror.
What the hell?
And worry online at Isabel Antoine's
This is funny.
restaurant. Isabel Riley recently told a very creepy story
That is a very
online
strong filter
and followed it
on her
up with one
face.
of the creepiest pictures you'll ever see.
I need to tell you guys about the most insane evidence that I have ever seen of a ghost existing. Backstory. I was at a company get-together with my seat. Well, he be New Orleans. It's a doll in the wine.
I don't care about your story. Give me proof.
Stop whining. So this is the first picture that he showed me from the wine cellar. You can see this guy who is on his laptop at auction doing whatever.
Hey, Abby, what's up?
And here is the next picture that he took.
What?
So we all
What is that? Like a grandma?
see that. That is a full body apparition. It looks like a woman in this like black Victorian dress. And when I was showed this, I genuinely had full body chills.
So just who could the creepy alleged ghost woman dressed all in black in the photo be? For that, we go into the history of the restaurant.
No, I don't believe in these shit. Go ahead, head out. A little too sore and exhausted to do anything more but say, alright, Deep Dust. Thank you for joining. See you around. Take care. Peace.
Antoine Alciatore opened his restaurant all the way back in the restaurant. So could this be Julie's spirit still looking
I
over
feel
the
like this is like advertisement for the restaurant. I think it's advertisement for like because there's like a lot of noise marketing nowadays. Anything that shows like definite proof of ghosts, 90% is fake. Because if there was definite proof of ghosts, then people would believe in ghosts. Like it would be scientifically proven. I think that's like, I keep saying this, but if something is consistent, then that means that you can prove it. If there is a haunted house and if something keeps occurring and there's a pattern, that means that that pattern can be proved and that pattern can be used as evidence. But because the scientific community doesn't take that as evidence, it is safe to say that there is not a lot of consistency when it comes to these types of incidents.
Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, Javier heard from him in a while. So he drives over. Again, no answer. Back door of the house. For the names on the drive's worried about his friend Antonio, as he hadn't heard from him in a while. So he drives over to Antonio's house to check up on his friend. Javier bangs on the front door. No one answers. He calls out Antonio's name. Again, no answer.
Why are you filming
Javier
this?
climbs over the wall into Antonio's backyard and goes to the back door of
How
the house.
close are you to...
For some reason, the door is open. Fearing the worst, Javier goes inside to investigate. What happens next is downright chilling.
Downright chilling. Is he dead?
Antonio.
Why are you filming your friend? Like...
Antonio.
Is it a jump scare? I hate jump scares. Ew, I'm cringing already. So like, I don't understand why you're filming this.
Good.
Where's your friend, bro?
Antonio, soy yo. Javier.
What was that?
Javier.
Oh, door closing.
Hey.
I've actually stopped taking as many pictures. I've started to enjoy the moment rather than getting up. Record. Maybe he was using it for evidence if anything happens for documenting purpose. Maybe.
Hey, loco.
No, I mean like he was like the introduction was he didn't have his friend wasn't in contact, so he wanted to go visit him, and the front door wouldn't open. And like he films everything. I don't understand. Like if you were worried about a friend, is your first instinct to take out a phone and start filming?
Soy Javier, boludo.
There's gonna be jump scare. I don't like jump scares. Ew. This is obviously fake.
Sit.
Are you gonna open the door?
Did you see it? A door swings open by itself and someone or something with glowing eyes seems to peek over the upper glass of the door, 7 feet in the air. Javier has had about enough and just, it certainly was not his friend and host.
These are fake. Yeah, I don't want to watch these. These make me uncomfortable. But I think it's a good, I think we can talk about ghosts. I'm going to add this to my Notion note. And then I think it's a fun topic to talk about. Let me add this to my... Ghosts. This is why I do not believe in ghosts. What the fuck? This is why I do not believe in ghosts. Did you get messaged by a ghost? No, I'm recording what I'm saying so I can summarize it later. At least it's not Friday. To me, in order for me to believe in something, I think consistency is the biggest thing. Consistency as in a rule of thumb that if you constantly keep doing something, then the same results come out. So for example, I believe that if you make water hot, it boils, because if you boil water, if you heat up water, it starts to boil at 100 degrees Celsius. That is a rule, and it's consistent. You can repeat it over and over and over again, and it will always result in the same results. I think with ghosts, people say there's a haunted house, but even if there is a haunted house, the results coming from that haunted house is not consistent. So for example, this door tends to open, but there is no trigger to it. There is nothing that you can say in order to make the door open. So people say like, oh, if you make the ghost pissed off, then the door opens. But there are people who like curse the door and nothing happens. There's people who are being nice, but then still the door opens. And you could say that it's just, oh, the ghost just doesn't feel like it. But it just, then why do it at all? Like, it just feels like an excuse to me. That, oh, the ghost just doesn't feel like opening the door today. Well, why was he opening the door why does he feel like opening the door the other day? So that's one thing. Inconsistency. And same with like what happened in the videos we watched. It's like so random. Okay, I'm filming this video and then the door opens. Okay, so I guess the ghost decided to come in the room. So they need to open doors and to move through rooms. But that's also not true, because if you close all the door still doesn't open. So they don't have to open doors in order to go through rooms. But apparently they just decide to open a door. But yeah, so I'm not saying that the videos are fake. I'm I believe that a big number of paranormal activity videos are actually footage of doors opening on their own or weird sound coming out of random places. I genuinely do believe that not all videos are fake. However, I just don't feel like they're ghosts because of the inconsistency. Because if it was a human being, and if they could understand what you're saying, or something like that, then they would have consistent outcomes. Like, hey, can you open this door for me? And they would open the door. And if they didn't want to, and they didn't want to be like bullied around, then they wouldn't. If they could hear you. I mean, like, sometimes they can hear you, sometimes they can't hear you. Sometimes they make sense, sometimes they don't make sense. Those are the things that are, I'm like, okay, yeah, so I don't think ghosts exist. What would have to happen in order for me to believe in ghosts is I would have to have a ghost that is extremely consistent with what it does. So, for example, if I say, can you please close this door? And it closes the door. And then I'm like, can you please open the door now? And then it opens the door. And then I say, can you close it again? And then it closed the door. Then I'll be like, okay, there is a fucking ghost. Like, it has to be consistent. But I don't think, at least from my knowledge, I haven't seen a ghost that is like consistently like doing as said, or like having a consistent outcome. Me personally, I just haven't seen anything like that. So that's one of the reasons why I don't believe in ghosts. Another reason why I don't believe in ghosts is even if there is slight consistency in action. So, for example, there are you could say, oh, there's consistency within the haunted house that random stuff happened. Like, random stuff happening in this area is consistent. Okay, sure. But it's so insignificant. The actions being done are so insignificant, it's hard to believe a ghost is doing it. A ghost opens a door. For what? A ghost touches, like, breaks a glass, makes it fall to the ground. Okay, so, like, what does that achieve for the ghost? That's another thing. So to summarize, I think inconsistency is number one. And the number one reason why I don't believe in ghosts, there's no consistency when it comes to ghosts. And number two is that they just do insignificant stuff that does not really matter, or that is so random that it's just unexplainable why they would do that. I think those are like the two biggest reasons. I like the number 3, so let me think of another reason why I don't believe in ghosts. Another big reason why I don't believe in ghosts is the fact that people who believe in ghosts before they see ghosts. And there's not a lot of people, there's not a lot of conversion in ghost believers. There's not a lot of people who said, I used to not believe in ghosts, but after seeing that, I now believe in ghosts. I don't see that often. And I feel like if paranormal activities were that common, for everyday people to have at least one paranormal activity. Like, I feel like most people have seen a paranormal activity once in their life. It's hard to believe that there wouldn't be more conversions of people all of a sudden believing in ghosts because they've experienced something. And it's just not common. It just doesn't happen. Oh, I saw a ghost the other day. Now I'm a believer. You never see that happening. It's usually the people who experience ghost paranormal activities are people who already believe in ghosts and find ghosts within situations where other people would not necessarily connect it with ghosts. So those are my top 3 reasons. Inconsistency, insignificant action, and interpersonal difference, I guess, in experience. Or biased experience, I would say. Biased experience. It's not very objective, is what I'm saying. Like, interpretation can be made. A lot of different interpretations can be made for a certain situation. So those are my 3 reasons. Okay, that's a pretty good speech. I like that. And then what I did, basically, I think I recommend that you guys doing this on your free time too. I just like doing it. I think it's really productive. So what I just did was just record everything I said in my Notion. And then I'm going to copy this and ask ChatGPT to summarize it. And then I will have like a summary of that opinion. For later stuff. In my culture, and especially in my family, we believe in it and we've seen and heard of them. I mean, I think it's a personal experience. Paranormal activities are personal experiences, and I don't mean to take it away from anybody. Like, if you believe in ghosts, I'm not going to be like persuading you that ghosts do not exist. I don't think it's productive. I don't think there's a point in doing that. But I'm just explaining my perspective of why I don't believe in ghosts. It's not to judge and say you're dumb because you believe in ghosts and these are the reasons why you shouldn't believe in ghosts. It's not like that. And I think it's important to have that distinction that I respect that you believe in ghosts. I have no problem with you believing in ghosts. But if you ask me why I don't believe in ghosts, these are the reasons why what I would give. And ChatGPT summarized it here. Summary of why I don't believe in ghosts. Inconsistency. True phenomena should be repeatable. Ghost activity is unpredictable. Sometimes open doors, sometimes they don't, with no clear trigger. If ghosts could hear and respond, their action would be more consistent. Insignificant actions. Biased experience. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool that they can do that for me. I know your intentions are good. I decided to talk about it since it's the subject. Yeah, 100%. I understand that. And I appreciate it. And I think, it should be, like, I think every conversation should have this kind of mutual tone to it, even when it comes to political opinions, even though, some people might say a lot of offensive stuff. I think it's important to keep a neutral tone and try to respect each other's personal experiences, because it's real for each other. Like, ghosts are real for you because you've experienced ghosts, and the phenomena of ghosts are real for you, but it isn't for me. And even though it's like, even though it's like fundamentally different, I think it doesn't necessarily mean that we have to disrespect each other's opinions on it, because it doesn't really, at the end of the day, nobody's getting hurt if someone believes in ghosts. Or something. I think the problem occurs when someone tries to force their opinions down someone's throat, especially if it's more like I'm talking about the example I'm thinking of is flat earthers. It's okay to think that the earth is flat for whatever reasons you have. I have no problem with that. But I think the problem occurs when you start making people question authority for no significant reason, or lack of reasoning, or lack of evidence, I guess. And if you start making them, like, if you start forcing that idea, it becomes a problem. You're never going to see eye to eye with a person. I think these are types of the conversations that I think should be being had in the political field of, understanding each other. I mean, like, people are fighting, and rightfully so. They're upset about Trump, or they're really big supporters of Trump. I personally think that Trump is not fit for president, and I respectfully say that because I understand that he addresses certain problems that people want fixed. For example, jobs, people losing jobs, or inflation getting worse. And I think he was able to address those problems in a captivating way compared to the other party, but I just don't think he's the right person to do that, to do those things that he has promised. So that is my take on Donald Trump. I mean, people say he's racist, some people say he's sexist, and maybe it's true. I personally do think he is pretty racist. But at the end of the day, that's not really the core issue. The core issue is people don't like how things are, and people voted for the person who think will change that. So I think these types of conversations should be had more openly so that we can find a better candidate in the future. It's kind of too late. Even in Korea, it's right now our current president is going apeshit. He used martial law. I don't know if you guys heard. I mean, it's been all over the news, but he basically declared martial law, which means that he tried to use military force to take over the government. Basically, that's the easiest way to put it. And debates in voting, that's why I don't vote at all. I personally think that voting is important, Natalie. Not necessarily because you should vote for someone, but just going to... Wait, Kayla's calling me. I'll be back. But just going to vote, they mark your statistics, as in your age, your ethnicity, or something like that. They mark it, so next time when people come up with policies, they will consider you, because if enough people in your group vote, then that means it's a significant group that they should be caring for. So that's why I believe that everyone should vote, because for their benefits. But I'll be back. All right, I will be ending stream now. Thank you for joining, everyone. I appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful day. I will be live streaming tomorrow at the same time as well. Oh, bye-bye. Thank you for joining. Don't worry. I'll be back tomorrow, guys. We can we'll continue tomorrow. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Have a nice day. And see you guys tomorrow. Peace. I enjoyed the ghost stories. You're welcome.